and Brahma Chellani. Let me first begin with you, Professor Chellani. This is a question on everyone's mind. Could this deal, now I'm not imputing any motives here, but could this deal present a conflict of interest, a plausible one at the very least, which is perhaps making Trump take this sort of very middle of the road line where he's equating both India and Pakistan, very uncharacteristic of the Trump that we had in office in 2019 or between 2016 and 2020. Could it be, or am I just reading too many things?
No, you're actually pointing to the underlying cause for the sudden change in Trump's attitude. The gala dinner Trump hosted last evening at his Virginia golf club for the highest paying customers of his personal cryptocurrency underscored how he is promoting sales of his digital currency while serving as president. Even the Trump-friendly media outlets in the US are now beginning to warn that Trump's promotion of his crypto business from the White House has the makings of a major scandal that could mar the rest of his presidency. It is not known how much Pakistan invested in buying cryptocurrency from Donald Trump's family-linked firm World Liberty Financial. But even if Pakistan invested $1 billion, it has already got back more than its money's worth. After all, Trump effectively bailed out Pakistan from the recent military crisis with India. No less significantly, Trump is helping to advance Pakistan's long-standing agenda. Trump has been pairing the victim with the perpetrator of cross-border terror, and he's been shining an international spotlight on the Kashmir issue. Trump has not said a single word on the issue that triggered the recent crisis, cross-border terrorism. But he has been seeking to portray Kashmir as the core issue. And as we all know, Pakistan has long weaponized the Kashmir issue to justify its cross-border terrorism. But there is a larger thing that we shouldn't forget. During this recent military crisis, both China and the US, like during the Cold War, came to Pakistan's aid. This was a reminder that India is waging a lonely fight against Pakistani cross-border terrorism.
It's a very interesting view. So you believe that this potential deal, or this deal, creates a potential conflict of interest. General Dhillon, let me bring you in on this because it's an important point. With Donald Trump now behaving more like a businessman, I won't say that he's behaving less like an American president, though some people would say that. Can India still ride on the belief that India and America are natural allies, at least as of now? General Dhillon.
Good evening, Rahul, and good evening to your fellow panelists and your viewers. See, in this world, there are no permanent friends or allies or enemies. There are permanent interests, a very famous saying. So we should never be under the belief that someone is our permanent ally or a natural ally for the times to come. We need to build our own strength. We need to build our own position in this world community. Now, having said this, we can sit in India and say anything about Pakistan. And Pakistan is a terrorist state, Pakistan is this, Pakistan is that, and why the world is not taking cognizance of Pakistan. Now, if you look at geostrategic location of Pakistan and India vis-a-vis China, India is an emerging global power. Like it or not, no one is very happy about it in the world. No one wants a country like India to emerge at the global economic scene. We are only fourth largest GDP-wise, and we are going to be third. Now look at Pakistan on the world map. There's an Arabian Sea to the south with the warm waters of Indian Ocean. There is a West Asia onto the southwest with the Strait of Hormuz and the complete Gulf oil and the complete Arab world. Now there is Iran onto the northwest and the west, which is not a very friendly country with the United States. There is Afghanistan onto the north, which still is a business unfinished from the terrorism point of view. And then there is very interesting Central Asian region. All the countries of erstwhile Soviet Union immediately above Afghanistan and there. Now Pakistan and India with its you can say, proclaimed not aligning with anyone or not giving basis to anyone, and such a big power, Pakistan is the only place in this part of the world which the West and especially United States can use for any future clash of interest with the West Asia, with the Islamic world, with Iran, with Afghanistan, with Central Asian Republic, and of course with China also to an extent. And taking it a little further, even with India. Now, Pakistan is being used for a future base with access from the Arabian Sea to counter all the countries in this region. So no right-thinking strategic person can overlook this geostrategic truth. And Pakistan, since it's ruled by the military and the military men in Pakistan know it very well, they understand the geostrategy very well, unlike the Pakistani politicians. So they're leveraging this position at every time in the history, and they will continue to do so. Now, only answer to this is we need to build our own strengths, we need to build our own capabilities.
No, but General Dhillon, on that point, on that last point that you're making, yes, we have to build our own strength and capacities, but look at this. You have so many deals. You have intelligence sharing, you have surveillance deals. I mean, they have all sorts of acronyms, and you know those acronyms better than I do. We have weapon systems that we have from America. We have a strategic partnership. It's one of our biggest trading partners. How do you decouple like this? I mean, yes, obviously we have to be Atmanirbhar, but that will take time. In the interim, what happens? We get kicked around like this?
No, we don't get kicked down like this. We are too big a country to be, sort of dealt with like this. We need to understand we are the biggest democracy, and in America there is a very big lobby which respects democratic values and democracies.
Okay.
We need to leverage our democracy. We need to leverage. We are 1/6 of the world.
Okay.
In population, we are the 1/6 of the world's market. Anyone who makes any product, he has to come to India to sell it. We need to leverage that. And most importantly, we need to leverage India vis-a-vis China in this region.
Okay, so now let me just...
all these are strategic issues.
Okay. I get what you're saying. I think these are important points that both Professor Chellani and General Dhillon are making. But Tilak Devesh,